Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. I hope you all are doing good tonight. It's going to be a wonderful night. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's a wonderful day every day we wake up and not looking at dirt or the inside of a coffin. So as long as everyone's doing well, we'll go ahead and start bringing on our co-hosts. First, we got Mr. Dolphin Winners.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to WCFL. Papa Paul, what's going on, brother?
I'm looking at that hat you're wearing.
I told you I was debuting a new one.
Yeah, that's quite different looking. I like it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Let's bring on Mr. John O'Hale and see if we got
There
some.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, John,
Wonderful. Yes.
Yay.
I had to download it to my tablet.
Good.
Okay, good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back with us on the normal side.
Dude. Yeah, man. We was feeling really bad. We was like, damn it, we need John, man.
I don't know how normal we are on this side, but
I was getting mad. I was missing the show. I'm like, damn. For some reason, I still can't get my phone to work, but I put it on the tablet. So
Look.
we're good. We're good. You're here. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's go on and bring Mr. Tom O'Gara, the fire pit man.
Dude, it's cold tonight.
You look like you look a little bundled up there, Tom.
The jacket's not heavy, but like actually I'm cold tonight. Not cold, but like it's cold, bro. Winter's gonna be tough.
I'm sitting here with the back door open for the dogs and everything, and it's cold
nice.
here to me. It's like 60 degrees already. It's supposed to be down in the mid 40s in the morning. And
Tom, give him the good news, Tom. It's got to be 30 outside right now.
Yeah, we're in the 30s for sure.
Yeah,
you can keep it, brother. You can keep it. Let's go ahead and bring up the queen of the show, Miss Pamela.
Hey, what's up, Pam?
One of the many queens we have in our show.
Facts.
Hey guys.
How's
Hey,
everyone
campfire
doing?
Tom, warm up to that little campfire. I know it's not much of a campfire, but warm up right there.
I don't even have it going tonight. It's cold.
It's
Cold tonight. I'm gonna do like a half hour
cold
out
here
bro.
too. It's 63.
yeah, I'll take
63.
63.
Training for
It's 30. What is it? 37, 38?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going down to 32 today. It's actually going down to freezing tonight.
Well,
Ooh.
y'all can keep it.
It's supposed to be like 28 tonight.
Yeah. By the time I think me and John go to work tomorrow morning, it'll be only 32 degrees of that.
Well, I'm north
nice
of you,
and
but
cold.
it's only supposed to get down to 36.
Yeah, it's Philly. They got 32 for 30 to 32 us in Philly. So
Fucking cold. It's all right. We getting there.
Y'all can keep it. Y'all can keep it.
This is our reward for 94 with 99% humidity, right, Papa Paul? This is our reward finally.
Yeah. Well,
right.
it's still too damn cold for me right now.
So we got Brunkfest coming this Sunday. It's not brunch, it's Brunkfest.
Oh, yeah, brunch fest. It's
What's
an
up,
entire.
Shake
Hey,
Money?
Brunkfest. I like it. Brunkfest.
guys.
What's up, brother? How you, man?
You know me. Another beautiful day in Zamunda.
You ain't never lied.
Yep.
Long time no see, Shake.
Yes,
I don't
long time
know.
no see.
I don't know how many of y'all watch the morning news. You know, I watch. I think what is it? It's the Today Show. I think it is. And they had this little video of this guy from Uganda who just moved up to Chicago or somewhere and seeing snow for the first time. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Oh, he's like, I'm going back to Africa. I am not staying here. I've had enough.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, which one are you talking about? Because I seen the one with the guy, he was freaking out.
No, this guy, it's piled up on his car, and he's like, "Oh, it's so beautiful. It's soft. And oh, I love you. Oh, you're so beautiful. It's so soft and so white."
Yeah.
And laughing.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's quiet.
Well, the video I seen, he's like, "This is too cold. I'm not dealing with this. I'm going back. I'm done." I was cracking up.
By the way, did they show the part where he played with the yellow snow?
No,
Oh, no
there
yellow
was
snow.
no yellow
Don't eat
snow.
the yellow
No
snow.
yellow snow.
Ew. That's not lemonade. Ew.
No yellow snow. Even us Floridians know that.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm like, Jesus. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Yes.
No, you just gotta know what it is. You guys just got crazy people that's playing with alligators and crocodiles on the side of the highway and getting their hands chopped off. Everybody wants
Yeah.
to be.
Hey,
Everybody wants to be.
I take resentment to that. I've never had my hand chopped off.
Well, you got some crazy cat.
That's all the tourists that come down here. I see them on the side of the road with their kids and their dog in front of an alligator taking their picture. It's like,
And next thing you know,
They-
Fido is in the
Fido,
alligator's mouth.
he's gone. Yep. They think the whole of Florida is Disney World, and it's not.
Right.
Well,
That's a rockin' start, by the way, Papa Paul. Your intro, that was amazing.
well, I got to work on some new ones. I'll have to talk to you sometime, Shake. Give me an idea of how to do something later.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try something with y'all. I want y'all's opinion on it. I'm gonna give y'all a little parody of a song that I've done up. So I even got the music for it already. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh boy.
The devil went down to Florida. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man tossing the football and playing it hot, the devil jumped up in the end zone and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I have a football team too, and if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good football, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a football goal against your souls because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Tua, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to regret because I'm the best there's ever been." Lost track here.
So you're killing it.
So, Tua, work your arms and get the Dolphins right, because hell broke loose in Florida and the devil deals in cards. And if you win, you get this shiny football made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. And then they would have started this. The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he threw up the ball. And it made an evil hiss as a demon hiked the ball. And a team of demons joined in, and it went something like this. What's up? How you doing, Arnaldo?
How you doing? Thumbs up.
What's up?
And when the devil finished, Tua said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and get your defense on the field. Let me show you how it's done. The boat's on fire. Wait. Yeah. The boat's on fire. Swim, boys, swim. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Penguin in the bread pan picking out dough. Tua, does you cheat a bite? Hell yeah, he does." The devil bowed his head because he knew he'd been beat, and he laid that golden football on the ground at Tua's feet. Tua said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, the Dolphins the best it's ever been." And then they go on playing their verse again.
I love it. It's super good. You get that down, Pat,
We got a
buddy.
performance tonight.
That's
Well,
cool.
it's something I've had in my mind actually for years, and this is the first opportunity I've had to work on it. I got to make a few changes and all, but I didn't have them written down on this version right here.
Well,
I
I'll say
want to
this
see
to
you
you.
do another one to Down with the Sickness.
That'd be sick.
Go ahead.
I'll pay to see that. I would pay to see that. Seriously. And next week I'm singing, but all the cats in the neighborhood will be sitting there crying, and all the dogs will be barking and crying too. So I'm not doing that next week.
That's good, Papa Paul.
Well,
Good
you know,
stuff, Papa
it's
Paul.
I'm actually going to get it to where Solo D is going to work with me on it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that'll be nice.
So,
Well,
That's good.
go ahead, Winters.
first thing first, I do want to sit there and welcome our special guest, Mr. Arnaldo. What's going on, brother? How are you tonight?
No.
Arnaldo.
How's everyone doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Good,
Everybody's
good.
doing
Hey,
well,
Pamela, how
man.
you doing?
Everybody's well.
Tell everyone who you're
Everyone on
representing,
here before.
Arnaldo.
I'm representing Triangle Fins Club out of Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina.
And
Nice.
you having a watch party on Sunday?
We are. We're actually having a breakfast. Of course, it's in the morning, so I'm guessing everyone's having that. I know some people are doing the German thing, which is pretty cool as well. And then some of our fans are actually in Germany, so that's also cool.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yep.
So, Arnaldo, how did you become a Miami Dolphins fan?
Born and raised in Miami, Florida. Initially, when I grew up, I was a Jerry Rice fan. So my stepfather was a San Francisco 49ers fan. And then I basically realized I was in Miami and I had to cheer for the home team. And of course, we had Dan Marino at the time, so that was easy for me to do.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Since we got John on tonight, we gotta have John talk tonight, fake folks. We gotta have John. For the last 2 weeks, John has been having technical difficulties, and we finally got him back. So we're gonna let John do some talking tonight. John, anything on your mind you want to ask this young man?
Had to add it to my tablet. So for some reason, my phone still wasn't working.
Right.
A-Rod, good to see you, brother. Triangle Fins Club.
Good to see you as well.
Which game were you at?
Earlier this year, I was at the Denver game, the Giants
That's it.
game.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was at the Denver game and the Carolina game.
Yes. Got to see
Yeah.
you both.
So,
Got to meet Shake this week. It was good to meet Shake and Pam this week.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
That's
It
not
was,
right.
finally good to see you in person at tailgating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shake, I got to tell you, you're a little shorter than I thought on seeing you on
Yeah.
video.
Oh really? This is
Well, that you know,
And I'm a
funny
little
you say
taller
that.
than you thought, too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. Shake's not short.
Pam, you are a lot taller than I thought. You know,
Mhm.
Pam.
Yeah.
But
I told you I'm 5'10".
the first time I met Shake, Lewis, and Crypto all at the same time. And when I was on their show the following day or whatever, first thing I said, all y'all are a bunch of short fuckers.
well, listen, everybody's short when you stand next to Paul Bunyan, okay? So
Yeah, for real, literally, right?
Well, no, Shake's not short. I just, for some reason, I thought he would be taller. He's not a short guy. He's not like 5'3".
Mhm.
Right.
Well, honestly, just the way Lewis is, the way he comes up, I just expected Lewis to be taller. But Lewis is a good guy, and he's supposed to be at our watch party on Sunday, and I can't wait to see him there.
I can't either. I've not met Lewis face to face.
Should be such a
Yeah, I got to still meet Lewis as well. So, I mean, definitely, hopefully he'll be at the Buffalo game at the end of the year. Definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen.
You mean when we sit because we have home field advantage? You mean that game?
We got to start. Look, Pam, you know how we do this. We got to start from the basis. We got to talk about last week's game, and we're going to go into this week. And Arnaldo, you can stay with us, and then we're going to ask you questions on the game, also on your analysis, also how you feel on different things. So if you want to stick around with us, we would love to have you.
Definitely.
Hey, by the way, you know what? I was talking to somebody today. I was like, you know what? I could picture right now a football god out there, right, saying, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna make Kansas City Chiefs win, right?" Wait a minute. What did Dolphins winner say? Oh no, I changed my mind. Just because of what Dolphin winner said, I'm gonna let the Chiefs win. It's like
Stop.
that's what superstition. That's how when people say, "Oh, you're gonna jinx us," dude. It's not like, you know what I'm saying.
The only reason why you're saying that is because you're staying off the true topic, and you don't want this man to get paid. Christian Wilkins been balling out, my friend.
Who?
Pay the man. You know who?
Man.
Never heard of him.
Wait
Never heard of
a
him.
minute.
I don't know who he is.
You want
Sorry.
to bring this up? You want to bring this up? I gotta have a little discussion here because I came to the realization listening to Lewis today. We're not going to pay the man.
No,
When you have Zach Sealer, who's doing the same performance, or maybe just a half a sack less than what Wilkins is doing, and Zach Sealer's only getting $13 million, you're going to turn around and pay Wilkins $30 million? I don't think
Not
so.
30. He's not asking
He's
30.
not
Yes, he
asking
is.
for
30
30.
out of control.
They're all
30 is
trying to
out
get
of
their
control.
foot in.
He is.
He's
He's
not saying
asking
that.
for 30.
No,
He
that's
turned
my
down
whole
26.
point. That's my whole
He's
thing
not
about
asking
Christian
for 30.
Wilkins. He ain't look. He's a good player, but he's no Aaron Donald. He's no Warren Sapp.
Here's the
So-
deal. See, my whole problem with that discussion is this. You guys are just looking at the sack count. If you look at his gameplay and you look
No,
at
I'm looking at the whole body of work. It's not just a sack count.
Let me finish.
All right, go for it.
He has been the reason why we have been stopping the run 70 to 80% of the time. He is the reason why when you get those missed tackles, who's there to sit there and get them? He's usually the one there to get them. If you're getting maybe about 4 or 5 or 6 yards after the tackle, that means it's a missed tackle by somebody. But 9 times out of 10, he is stopping the runner after 3 yards.
You say so.
And
Okay.
I want to
he's not.
piggyback off of that too. So I'm telling you right now that Sealer is Sealer because of Christian Wilkins.
And Christian Wilkins is Sealer as Christian Wilkins because of Sealer.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
telling you. And we brought.
You can say
we
no,
brought
I know
up
you want to. I'm
Aaron.
gonna say yep.
They compliment
we brought
each
up
other.
Aaron
They
Donald.
compliment each
What
other
is he
very
doing?
well.
Have we heard his name? What is Aaron Donald doing? I mean, he's supposed to be the pinnacle.
Dude, I
I'm
don't know. I
sorry.
don't watch the
Let's
Rams.
take a look. Let's take a look. I mean, sorry. I think Christian Wilkins is the pinnacle now.
Okay.
Okay,
real
whatever
quick,
you say.
I got to go back here. You know, John Featherline's been in. Mr. Polk,
doing?
Crazy Dolphin,
Mr. Polk.
MCJB. How y'all doing? Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Raphael, you know, thank you all for being here. We're just getting started, and it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night.
Absolutely.
We already started off with a show, a song and a show. So
Yeah, boy.
Dinner and a show.
No.
I haven't had dinner. What are you talking about?
Oh, I got dinner right over there. Right over there.
Somebody got.
Yeah, somebody's got feedback somewhere.
So I wanted to tell John O'Hanlon. I just want you to tell John O'Hanlon. I want you to know.
What's that?
I wanted to tell you that you look way younger in person than you do on the video. Way younger in person than you do on the video. And the dude can bring it. Just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
I don't either. I hear it like a computer. Is that me?
It might be. I don't know. I haven't got to you yet. No, any other? No.
Better now, but I don't know.
It's
I
been
can
whacked
still
up.
hear feedback.
There's a little bit, but not much.
It's not John this time.
No, it's not John. It's not John this time.
It's not John.
I don't know. I have him muted right now.
Yeah.
Well, unmute him
But-
and see what happens.
Okay, it's gone. No, it's a little bit there,
I
but I'm
don't
not
hear
going to worry
now.
about it. It's not as bad as it was.
Right.
All right.
Where were we?
So John was on the Tron. John was getting down at the tailgate. John was like partying down.
Hey, that's
Sounds like
what we're there.
I seen you.
He was up on the jumbotron at least 6 times.
Yeah,
Moving and
he
grooving.
was up there a bunch. Yep,
What,
holding
when you wear
holding down his section.
a
Oh,
pink
yeah.
shirt hat and they're wearing pink. Yeah, they look for you.
That's excellent.
Yep.
But that one of a kind hat. That's what it is. It's that one of a
Well,
kind hat.
and that
That's
pink
fire.
jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the cowboy hat too. It's so fire.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
It's good, right? Right, Tom, it's good.
So, Saul, is it pink or is it red?
This
It's
is
fine.
Oh.
this is blue and red.
It's red.
It's like the old school Phillies 80s. It's like that
Blue.
color. Yeah.
That's sick. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fire as
Thank
fuck.
you.
I just couldn't tell. It's like because of the
Yeah.
top. I'm like, is it pink? Is it red? I don't know.
Yeah, it's red. It's red and blue. It's the old because that's what attracted me. I was like, this is the old school Phillies colors right here, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have this. So
It looks good. I
thank
like
you,
it.
thank you. One more added to the collection. I have a habit. I'm just a hat addict. That's just what it comes down to. I really am. I really
Yeah.
am.
I've been collecting hats ever since I started going to the games as momentum. So
Yeah.
I got this new bad boy.
Ooh, nice. Very
Yes.
nice.
Where say where you got that?
Yeah, I got that
Shit,
at the stadium. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have some hats for sale at the Raiders game. They'll be only $15 each.
Very nice. So
I got a cute tank top from Papa Paul, but then on the way home I spilled coffee on it.
It washes out though.
you'll be
I
fine.
hope so.
It'll be fine.
A little spray and wash, a little bleach, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Bleach
exactly.
won't ruin the coloring.
All right, folks. Let's get down to it, folks. And I mean, we got our
Do it.
special guest here. So who wants
Yeah,
to go first?
Sunday's game.
We gonna start with Sunday's game, or you want to go back with the New England game?
The New England game is what I'm talking about. The New England game.
Okay.
Let's talk about New England's game a little bit. I want to hear some other opinions on it that weren't on the Monday afternoon show.
Well, let's start with our special guest first.
That's fine.
What is your analogy of Sunday's game, Ronaldo? How did you feel about it? What do you think we needed to work on?
We can't hear him.
It might be
I
muted.
can't hear you or
Can't hear
no.
you.
You're muted.
He's
All right,
not
now you
muted.
It's not muted.
Oh shit.
I can't hear him still.
I don't
Is
know.
Bluetooth not connected?
I
the
think
headphones?
no, we hear you now. I can hear you now.
I can't hear him.
No.
Oh, I
hear
thought he
him.
was talking.
Let's see some.
Let me see if I can log out and come back in.
There you
I
go.
There you go.
Now you- now you're talking.
You good?
Okay, good. Okay. So looking at that game, I think that it basically shows that the old guard is basically in the past now, that Tua is basically 6-0 versus the Belichick and the Pats. We're finally turning things around. We definitely got to get past the Bills, and that's something that we're still working on. But basically, I liked what I saw as far as Tyreek Hill seems to dominate whoever for the most part, and take that energy and attraction from anyone that's basically following him on the field. So there was that one play where he basically drew 2 defenders towards the side, and Waddle was right open. I mean, that's definitely something that, that's MVP type thing. That's an important player, most valuable player. So he's basically, got over 1,000 yards that game, and basically broke another record there. I'm excited to have him on our team. Like I said, Tua is got to work on some of those turnovers, but for the most part, I think those are things that he doesn't dwell on like a lot of young quarterbacks would. He basically will make the mistake, and then he'll definitely go ahead and come right back and doesn't let him get him down. I think the fact that he was under Flores for that and that that situation that he had where it was bumping heads at the beginning, it kind of worked out in the end because now he's more mentally tough to be able to deal with bad situations that occur. So I think that works out in our favor, and I think that's going to help us throughout the course of the season.
Those are great points. Great
Okay.
points.
John, what's your thoughts, John?
Another game where I don't think it was nearly as close to the score showed at 31-17. The game just didn't feel like it was that close. A lot of New England fans on the sideline of New England in the sun, which is disappointing to see. It's a home game. Don't like seeing that many opposing fans there.
Right.
But we didn't give them too much to cheer about, so they weren't too bad. I'd like to see more Dolphins fans in the stands against teams like New England since it is a division game.
Right.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen. It's part of the game, but if you look at it, Mostert had a fumble, came back, scored a touchdown. Tua had a pick, came back and threw another touchdown. So they're not getting down on themselves. They're not worried about it. They're not like, oh, this is going to kill us. They just come right back and they make plays, and that's what you want to see. That's what a good team does. You make mistakes, you come back and make good plays.
Yep.
100%.
Those are great points. Yep.
Absolutely. Tom, what you think, Tom?
I just think that we can't keep having these injuries like every 5 minutes, but it seems the horizon that we're getting healthier, thankfully. If Robert Hunt can not be a big deal, that'd be great. He's day to day. They're trying to wait and see how it feels. Austin Jackson played great. He's slowly becoming what we thought he was going to be. For Wilkins, I can't see it paying him 30, but at the same time, let's see how it finishes. This is the first time Sunday we're about to have 5, 8, and 25 on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
That should most definitely help because if they try to get it off quickly, they can't if they're covered, so the D-line could feast. Kind of surprised we still have Agba. He hasn't been bad when he's played. It's just he's not playing much because he doesn't really fit this system per se. Like he's on all fours lineman in that 6-point stance, and to have to make him go into 2 and drop back into coverage is in his forte. I don't know the numbers, but I think that every single time Tua has had a mistake, he's come back and scored a touchdown like 9 times out of 10. Like he doesn't let that dwell on him. And you had to expect that more mistakes were going to happen. Think about it. He's got 45 pass attempts last week. It's like almost 50 every single week. To this point, he's got 2,415 yards or whatever, broke the franchise record through 8 games. He's going to have mistakes. He almost has what he had last year at this time through 11 games or more. You know what I mean?
Right.
12, whatever. So we'll see. They just got to keep being themselves.
Got to shout my brother Crypto that's joined the show. What's going on, Crypto?
Hey, Crypto.
Yo.
What's going on?
Oh, good, brother. It's good to have you on, man. How you doing today? Crypto? Yo.
Tweet.
All right. Shake Money.
Sweet.
What's going on?
Talk to us, Shake, man. Talk to us, man.
Hey, I got my own parody. We should have traded Chris Wilkins. He is overrated, and we shouldn't overpay him. We should trade Chris Wilkins.
La, 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 la.
I love we didn't start the bar.
We will let him walk when his contract expires.
Oh,
I'm looking for my spoon. Looking for a spoon.
Iran, Russians in Afghanistan.
Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Anyway,
I have a big surprise for you Sunday, Jake. Big surprise.
Cool. Don't throw me with a good time. But anyway, so one of the things I liked was the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, when we milked the clock, that 4-minute drive. We weren't. And the thing I liked about this game, for the first time, he respected Bill Belichick and wasn't trying to get too cute. He wasn't trying to razzle dazzle. He played straight up football, and that's what did it. Because if he was trying to get too cute with Bill Belichick, that would have played right into his hands, and we would have lost that game. So kudos to him for not trying to outsmart his common sense and putting together that last minute 4-minute drive, which milked the clock and secured the victory. That's one of my biggest takeaways from that game.
Yeah. Now, I got a good laugh this morning on one of the articles I came across. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but did you know that Belichick actually was upset with the referees at our game?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he made a complaint about it and stuff. And
what's funny is
welcome to the club.
Yeah,
exactly.
The receiver of all the goodness for so many years is gonna complain. Like, seriously, dude, get over yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got one better for you guys. I got one better for you guys. So this is my second day back to work, and I live here in Philadelphia. And I had to encounter some of these delusional Eagle fans. I'm not gonna say all of them was, because even going on my vacation, I had about 20 Eagle fans in my travels tell me, "You guys got robbed." And I said, "Thank you." That's all I said. Listen, I'll take the L, but at least somebody just told me that did anybody see the game that I seen?
Yeah.
I said, because the L is not the problem. The L is a problem, but the L is not the problem. I can take a loss, but the way we lost. And I said, have you ever been to a home game or a game where the home team got penalties offsetting or not against them?
Yeah.
And you know what's so funny? And you know what? I'll say this. I have a childhood friend of mine that I haven't seen in about, I want to say, a year. And I saw him at the barbershop this past Saturday. And you know what? I got to respect him because you know what he said? I'm an Eagle fan and I don't care. I said, at least you're being honest. But then you got the ones that were saying, I'm like, there were 3 false starts, 2 holdings, 3 pass interferences, and I said I was at the game. I was sitting with.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to reiterate on that, but I want to reiterate on a thing over here. Raphael's saying there were 2 players in motion, and we're not set. There should have been a flag. Yes, there should have, but at the same time.
Home cooking.
All games do have missed flags. There are missed flags in all games. But I want to reiterate, though, that if you did not see, I can't think of his first name, Baldy's take on it and everything, he counted at least 15 flags that should have been thrown on the Eagles.
And that was not an over-exaggeration at all. What he showed were clear penalties. You could have gotten ticky-tack with the way they were ticky-tacked with us. If he'd have gotten ticky-tacked the way we were getting ticky-tacked, it would have been, 25 or something.
Especially the one he showed, the face mask, where the referee is right there behind him, looking at him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they had no intention of throwing a flag against them. None. We had no thought that we were going to win that game.
Taco, who's watching, and Miami Mike
Rivera.
Hey.
What's up?
So
Dolphin Winters. I was going to say, I'm surprised you got to catch all those penalties from the stands because. Obviously when we were watching on TV, you can see the replays, you can see all the obvious ones, but I'm sure a lot of them you can see them from the stands as well, but not as close up and in slow motion. So,
the game. Listen, I was standing with John, and Tom was like not that far away from us, and the whole crew from the Lanco fan club, and Stephen D and Solo D and all those guys. We were all in the same vicinity, and we had a good, clear view of the game, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at John, and John's looking at me, and we just looking like, well, what the fuck is going on? And it was really bad. And I was like, and you know, what got me was, and this is the thing, Arnaldo, this is what got me. We still could have won the damn game.
We
And that
still
was the
could
thing.
have.
And then you know what
Yep.
I told all these Eagle fans? I said, we'll see you in February. Please be there. Because it's going to be a different game. And the reason why it's a different game, I said, so you went against our tackle that played center. You didn't play against our top two guys on defense, which was Howard and Ramsey. You didn't play against a Chan. You really didn't get what you were supposed to get. And I said,
Javon Holland and David Long for a cold road.
Yeah.
Well, Raphael, I'm going to answer your thing. You know, you're saying the face mask move by Eagles was not a foul. It's called a Reds move now to our days or whatever. It's any type of face mask is a foul.
And it was a clear face mask.
Clear.
I mean, clear face mask. So I don't know what a Riz move is or a razzle dazzle or whatever you want to call it.
It's kind of a regular move. It's kind of a regular move. That's all it is. But 15 yards is 15 yards.
Yeah.
And it should have been a spot of the foul, and it should have been an automatic first down for us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, they're going to be delusional. I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of them are going to be delusional. And let them be.
You know, at the end of the day, I'll be the first one to say there are missed fouls on both sides of the ball in every game.
Yep.
There is not a perfect called game anywhere. And someone or another is going to complain about a missed foul here or a missed foul there. But when do you have a team get 0 fouls?
Exactly. 10 on the other end. Discrepancy is so wide.
That's why I thought in the fourth quarter that they would throw a couple of totally meaningless flags that would have nothing to do with anything. And, you know, so that nobody could say that. I even said it in my stream. I'm like, just watch. There'll be a couple of meaningless flags come out in the fourth quarter. Didn't happen. I mean, you could have pushed me over with a light breeze because, boy, oh boy, that made no sense to my brain.
Well, at the end of the day, listen, we can't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is, and we have to go and move on to the game that means more than that Philly game, which is this Sunday, 9:30 a.m. in Germany against the Kansas City Chiefs. To be the man,
conference opponent.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, look, we could cry all we want to, but we should have been doing something a long time ago, because I guarantee you what happened in Philly is not going to be the first nor the last time.
That's right. I agree with that. And I'll tell you, a lot of people think the Philly game, I mean, the Kansas City game is the be-all, end-all. It's not. It's not the be-all, end-all. I mean, I think we're going to win it. I said in the beginning of the season before we started that we would probably lose the Philly game. I do not think that I didn't think that after we started the season. I was like, well, damn, we can win every game. But I all along, I thought we would win the Kansas City game. I still think we will win the Kansas City game. If it's even reasonable with the refs, like I expect, we're Dolphin fans. We know we get the short end of the stick all the time. So what? I'm cool with that. We're that much better. We should win this game. No doubt we should win it. And so my thing for last week was seeing Ramsey on the field, and the hype was not more than the play, right? So he brought the full measure of the hype with him. The hype did not overtake him.
Right. He was ready. He was ready, Pam. He was ready.
Yeah.
I'll say, actually, I would like to sit there and I want to give the panel a chance to talk and sit there and give their insight also before I do my rebuttal. Paul is not here. John, you ain't been here in a while. Sit there and you have anything to add on to what Pam just said?
No, it was great seeing Ramsey out there. It was great seeing Nick Needham at the end of the game. He got on the last 2 defensive drives and was out on the field, so it was good to see him out there and get some reps. Hopefully he's healthy, feels good after being out there for a little bit. The hype for Ramsey was just amazing, the way they introduced him. Then he got sick. I love Coach Mike take on and good play, but it wasn't great because Ramsey said he was going to get a pick six, not a pick field goal. So I thought that was extremely funny as far as the coach goes. I love his banter and play with the guys. And even in Ramsey's interview, he said it was a good play, but it wasn't a great play because he didn't score a touchdown.
Right.
Oh man, it was so close though, right? I mean, one little bit of a block away. So John, you were breaking up a little bit. Did you mention Claypool? Because I liked seeing Claypool out there and what he did. I mean, it was just a little bit of a splash, right?
Well, I think now with Smythe being injured, they may end up moving Claypool into tight end because he can block. So it just, it gives you a little more depth there. So I don't know how much we're going to see him catch the ball, but I definitely think he'll be more involved in the offense if Smythe can't go.
Right. And I loved how we passed the ball around. Having Smythe in there, I want to see that. And Ingold. Those guys are key for us, I think, in games where, it's going to be tight. They're key because, it's what people say, the Tyreek effect. I mean, him doing his thing opens up 1,000 other players, right? I mean, it's amazing.
Well, you could see that on the Waddle touchdown. I mean, both guys went to the hill, and Waddle's right down the middle of the field, and he looked around and slowed down because there was nobody near him.
Oh, that was beautiful. When he just sat there, he took like 5 steps and just did like this. And I was just like, oh, wow. I was just like, wow. When I was just like, oh, my God, he's uncovered, I'm like, wow.
Did you guys see the numbers? I was going to say, did you guys see there was a blurb that I shared within my group, actually, about Jalen Ramsey. It said he made his presence known in the Dolphins' debut, allowing just one reception for 24 yards on 3 targets as the nearest defender, one of which resulted in the first interception. So him alone, not only just the interception, but even if you didn't kind of hear his name, that means he was shutting down his defender. Or I'm sorry, his player that he was guarding. So
his
yeah,
spot.
so
yeah,
The only catch was on Kendrick Bourne's ACL
that was a
tear.
good thing, If we could get X to do the same thing, I think that Fangio defense is going to start to show, what it's all about.
That's why I told everybody this weekend is special, and the reason why I want to do a little rebuttal for you, Pam, is this. You say this is not the end-all, be-all.
Be-all, end-all, yep.
Well, this, to me, if you think about it, this right here, if a tiebreaker comes and we win this game, we hold the tiebreaker, we might have the playoffs go through Miami since we win this game. So this game is huge.
It is.
This game is huge. Now, I put a lot of emphasis on the Philly game because I'm from here, but this here is way bigger than the Philly game. This here is for
conference
like I said, we have a tie with them record-wise. We own the tiebreaker. We must win this game. And the reason why we must win this game, another reason why we must win this game, is to shut the sports media up. To finally to beat a man, you got to beat the man. We didn't beat Buffalo. We didn't beat Philly. We beat on the teams that we were supposed to beat. You beat Kansas City on a neutral field, and then they can't say nothing. All they're gonna say is he still sick from the flu? Oh, he didn't do this. Or he didn't. The excuses all right. If we do what we're supposed to do, I don't care if we come out of that game with 3 points. Out of 3, if it's a 3-0 game and we got the 3, if we win, we win. That means more to me than anything. And to go into the bye with a win is huge.
It is, and I don't disagree with anything you said. The only reason I'm saying it's not the be-all, end-all is just because I think if we just went out especially make a huge run after the bye, I still think we can have the playoffs come through Miami. I still think we can win our division and make a run even later at Kansas City if that's what the AFC championship is or whatever it is. I still think we can do that. This game, you're not wrong. This game is huge. I want this game bad. I want to the people that are with the Dolphins are fake. They're fake. They are completely fake. They're so-called experts. They're full of crap. They jump on a little bandwagon because they don't have an original thought in their doggone head. So, I mean, I want to shut them up as bad as anybody, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. But damn, I want it bad.
We need this one. I'll say this. I think we need it. And one thing we didn't mention, and nobody, I'm kind of surprised that nobody on this panel mentioned this, that Jalen's had a trifecta on Sunday. Jalen Waddle had a touchdown, Ramsey had an interception, and Phillips had a sack. The Jalen trifecta. And nobody mentioned that. And I was kind of surprised that nobody mentioned that today.
Going back to what Pam said about having the AFC Championship, Pam, would you rather play it in Miami in the heat or Kansas City in the cold?
Of course, in Miami in the heat, no doubt.
You can sit there and we could be tailgating at the AFC Championship game on East 12 and East 32. And let's think about that for a second. Like, this means more. Like, this is for the fans. That for the fans' sake, it would be lovely. You know what I mean? Like, when was the last time the Dolphins have been in the AFC Championship game? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Does anybody have the year on that?
Oh, gosh. Tell us, Tom. I know you know.
80.
Was it 84, 85? Was it that? Was it 84?
Once after that?
Once after that?
I think there was, yeah.
87.
It's been decades.
Decades, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I was a lot younger then.
I think I had a curfew back then. That's the scary part. I mean, real rap. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, straight up.
I know I didn't have a curfew, but
let's say 30-23 things on Sunday.
Yeah, my thing is at this point with all the different things that we're doing, this is an exciting season. I mean, we started the season. I think Big O had mentioned it when we were at the Hall of Fame in Canton, and he mentioned that he was like, we start here at the Hall of Fame and we end somewhere. So I'm not going to say it, but my thing is, it's been such a special season. You're seeing things that when's the last time we actually had a Hall of Famer? Then you got the Tyreek doing what he's doing. You got the rookie. We might have if he didn't get hurt, he was on pace to continue. If he was continuing doing what he's doing, could even be rookie of the year. So
he still can.
Tua's doing some great things, and he still can. I guess even with 4 games down, he can still go and make some things happen. But we're seeing a very special year, and I think that I've said it way in the past before with the PTSD that this fan base has. We're not. I think a lot of us are enjoying it, but some of us are just complaining more so than enjoying what we're seeing. This is not something that happens all the time. We're not Kansas City. We're not the Patriots that have had this long dynasty, so we have to enjoy it while we can, man. I mean, we've really been suffering for such a long time, and I'm enjoying each and every game when I go amongst the tailgate crowd on East 12 and East 32, or I'm celebrating with my club over here in Raleigh, Durham, and man, it just feels good. It's an exciting season, so we have to really enjoy it and take it all in.
That's a huge point, Arnaldo. That is such a huge point because so many people are. I know we're all waiting for the shoe to drop, or a lot of people are. I mean, I get it. I've been a fan as long as anybody up here, maybe a little longer. But I get it. but this is special. And if y'all would have known going into the season that we were 6-2 at this point, and Tua's still doing great and standing upright, I mean, you'd be like, really? Wow. We take it, right? And we are there, and we're getting people back. And after the bye, oh my goodness, I really expect us to just come lights out, because it's going to all come around, right? Like what Fangio is trying to do when he gets all his players, when we get HN back. I mean, seriously, this offense is so scary good. And we really haven't seen everybody all together yet. We haven't even realized what this team can be yet. So,
1993 was the last championship game we lost to Buffalo.
93.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
That's when that's when I became a fan. 93, 94.
93, 94.
Was the duel between Kelly and Marino, huh?
Yeah.
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 I mean,
so I got
imagine, like I said.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Pamela was saying, I mean, we're waiting for the shoe to drop, and we just have to start to enjoy every minute that we're seeing. Not waiting for the bad thing to happen that always seems to happen. Let's enjoy what we're seeing. Live for that moment.
I mean, if you look at it, we've had a lot of little bad things happen. Injuries, the refs at Philly not performing in Buffalo. But listen, go back and look at the 99 Rams that every media person loved and they called the greatest show on turf. They played 2 winning teams during the year and lost to both of them. They lost to Philly in the last game where they sat everybody, and they still called them the greatest show on turf. Every team they played except for opening week had a losing record except for the 2 they played in the middle of the season and lost back-to-back games. They still went on to win. You know what? We got healthy for the last 6 weeks. Win this one, go on a bye, get healthy. Last 6 weeks, win 4 or 5. I'm thinking 5 of them because I don't see anybody on the schedule that I really worry about. Year, the schedule, I don't see anybody that we should fear.
Right.
So get healthy, don't want to run. All right, you lost to Buffalo, you lost to Philly. Great. It doesn't matter. W's are the most important part. W's get you in the playoffs. When you get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
That's so good, John. What a great point about the greatest show on turf. We are the greatest show on surf. And you think about it, like I can remember that, right? That season and that team and everything. One of the things that teams will tend to do is peak early, right? We haven't peaked yet. We are still rising to the top. We haven't even gotten there yet. So I think it's just limitless what we can do still yet this season.
So what are we averaging, like 30 points or something?
Yes.
That's
Something
crazy.
like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're all averaging over 30 points a game.
Yeah,
We're averaging 30 points a game. On defense, we're running we're ranked 19th in the, I think it's 19th in the pass and 20th in the run, I think, in defense.
Yes.
So we got an average defense. It might not look pretty, but it works.
I think we're getting better too.
Yes, we are, and that's what I said. Now, like everybody's made great points. We're finally getting all our pieces together, and that's the key. And that's the key thing. And here's my question to the panel is this, and this is my question to the panel, and I'm going to start off with Shake. What's up, MCJB? What's going on, brother?
Hey.
Hold on, let me put my camera on real quick. There we
What's
go.
up, man? What's good with you?
What's going on, man?
All right. I wanted to start this question off with Shake Money. Shake, you there? Shake. Yo, Shake. Shake might have stepped off. All right, so we'll start off. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
What's up?
All right, so I got a question. This is the question for the panel. Do you guys believe that our playoffs start right after the bye?
Can you ask somebody else?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, John, how you doing tonight?
Hey, John.
Let somebody else answer
Hey, what's
first.
going
All
on?
right, MC, all right, so MCJB, you just came in. You can start it off. Do you feel that our playoffs start right after the bye with the Raiders?
Yes. Wait, you said wait, hold on. What's wrong? You said what? I'm sorry, my bad.
Do you think our playoffs start right after the bye week with the Raiders? Meaning that it would be like our unofficial, like we like, because you got to remember, we play the Raiders, we still got the Jets twice, we got Buffalo, Baltimore, the Cowboys, and Washington in that mix.
To be honest with you, I think our playoff run starts in December. Because December is the most important month for NFL for who's getting into playoffs and who's not. We just gotta win in December, and I think we'll be in if we just keep doing what we're doing. And I'm glad the bye weeks after Germany because after that game it's gonna be a long flight home. I am super happy with the schedule with our bye. Usually we be having late buys like week 12, week 13. I'm happy with this one right after the international game. Yeah, but I'm still gonna go with December.
Okay. John, what
I
do you
agree
think of
with
that, John? What do you think?
I don't think the playoffs started. I think
Oh,
we
my
keep
bad,
playing.
my bad. We got two Johns up here. John O'Hallen, I'm sorry. I'm talking to John Federline.
Oh,
Okay, good.
I actually didn't hear the question. I was
So
coming.
so the question was, when do you think the playoffs start? Do you feel that the playoffs start with the Raiders after the bye?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it all depends on how the other team. All depends if Buffalo loses and we win. I mean, we're gonna have a gap of a couple of games, right, ahead. If then we'll have at least that to play around with. But I mean, you have to look at every game as a winning game. I mean, you need to think one game at a time and win it. And like, if you keep winning, then you will get there. It's just
don't overlook.
Yeah, don't overlook. Just don't overlook.
Yep.
And I'm not overlooking the Jets because the defense is good. I don't know about the offense, but the defense is good. Good. But
John O'Hallen?
I don't think the playoffs start right in December. I think if you win games, you keep putting W's up there. You're making Buffalo Jets try to play catch up. If we beat Kansas City, now they have to win to catch up. Buffalo does not look that good. They played a great game against us. It's the best game they've had all year. Kansas City just lost to Denver. Philly, I don't think is that strong. But you're talking that February Super Bowl, but there's not a team on the schedule that I look at and go, I'm afraid of that team or I'm worried about that game. If we go out and perform and our offense can score 30-plus points, there's not many offenses in the league that can keep up with us, especially if our defense gets healthy and can play.
So my question to you, John O'Hallen, is this. And the history of the Miami Dolphins in the month of December, you know how we play in the month of December. So it's really is it a show me, or do you feel confident? You feel that confident that Washington is the first game? Washington is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Do you feel going into a Washington game with the average temperature is about 30, 40 degrees, and we don't know what the climate is and the weather. We're going into hostile territory, and we know our Miami Dolphins in December. So you have no worries on that, or what did your team?
Washington is not a good team. They just lost to the Giants.
Not if most people are healthy. No, I don't. I'm not going to have a worry.
I'm not worried.
And they just got rid of Chase Young.
Well, Washington almost paid Philadelphia money for run for their money too. So
Yes, they did.
We haven't seen our defense yet. I mean, because everybody's coming back now. I mean, you got Holland who's going to be on. He's coming back. And X and whoever else on defense.
Needham.
Then you got Will on offense. You got the center and who else?
Connor Williams.
Yeah, Connor Williams and Armstead maybe will be back for this game coming up.
Right.
So
I think he's there in Germany. I'm not sure if that's a game time decision or anything, but he is in Germany.
He's practicing. They're all practicing. Okay.
Right.
So I would say they're going to play. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Game. I bet you if they're practicing that right now. They're gonna, and they don't have any injuries by game day. They're gonna play.
Smart.
I want to welcome Hooked Up Joe. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? What's going on?
How you doing tonight?
All right, brother. Good to have you on the show, man. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. No problem. So I'm gonna, since you just popped up, and I hope you heard the question I asked. When do you feel like the playoffs going to start? To me, I said the playoff starts with the Raiders game. What is your answer to that?
I think it'll depend on what happens Sunday, but if we win on Sunday, playoffs don't happen until December, kind of. Right. I mean, realistically, but if for some crazy reason we don't win tomorrow, then the playoffs I think are gonna happen the next time we lose one game.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I want to say, I don't think it's the playoff start. I think we're going to make the playoffs. It's just a matter of battling for seeding. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what we're not fighting for the playoffs. We're fighting for position.
Yeah,
and we're hoping to get all our games in Hard Rock in January.
But we don't just want to make the playoffs. We want to make it into the playoffs. So that's kind of where we're like, is it playoffs or is it playoffs?
Because we got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, we were in the playoffs last year, and it might have just been wild card weekend, but we were in the playoffs last year.
And the thing about it is, about that playoff is, this year I don't want to have to wait for a team to win or lose in order to
exactly.
Well, I don't want to listen.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that.
Last year, I kind of sold my soul to the devil because I had to root for the fucking Buffalo Bills.
I know. It sucks.
That's called making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
I'm gonna add one thing. Looking at the way that our team is progressing, I used to have concerns about us playing in the wintertime in the cold weather, but not now. I mean, if I do have a concern, it's small, but I think that our team is talented enough, and with the coaching, that we should adjust and do well as far as winter games go. I'm not really concerned about them like I used to be in the past.
Yeah, I agree. Because I don't think it's the month or the weather. I mean, look at what we had going into we'll just take last season. We had a brand new coach who did not seem to understand that we needed to stick with the run game because that's what was getting there for us. And also the fact that we had a rookie backup quarterback, so I don't think it's the month. I don't think it's the weather. I think it's us as a team what we have to work with, what our coach is dealing with, and I do believe that this season is going to break that cycle that we've been in for a long time. And
For
I mean,
decades.
yes, for decades. Yep.
I'm
Right.
sorry I missed a bunch. I don't know what I missed, but thank
Boo
y'all for being
you,
here.
boo Paul, boo.
But just
You
like
cry
I
right
had
here.
to.
Boo this man.
Boo this man, boo.
but just like you said, Tom,
No,
this
I'm
is
not booing you. You can put your head right here. Cry right here.
There we go.
No, yeah, this is the first time too has been healthy through 8 games.
True.
right, and I'm big. My opinion is that he's going to pretty much stay that way
Stay
because of
healthy.
off training and the way. See the one of the thing that's contributing to that also is that again you got to think Bush Berry because even though our offensive line was progression last year, when Bushbury when the season started, we seen a difference with the O line. Even with Armstead being out and we plugged in Kendall Lamb,
Right.
The offensive line has been keeping Tua, on his feet. And then
Yep.
even with the injuries, we just plug and play and seem like well we plug and play. It's like they're stepping up and doing what they need to do to help out. So
Depth.
kudos
Depth is
to
definitely
again
there.
to Bush Berry.
Yeah.
My
And
brother,
Tua's been
Mr.
hit.
Polk. Preach it, preach it,
What's
preach
going
it.
on,
You're
Mr.
telling the
Paul? How are you?
truth.
I'm doing fine. How's everybody doing? Let me see who.
What's up, Mr.
Paul,
Paul?
Shake Money, Pamela, Miss Pamela, my sister, John, MCJB, A
Mhm.
Rod. This is my first time meeting you, my brother. But if you on here,
What's
it's
going
for
on,
something
bro?
good. So what's going on? Dolphin
Okay.
winners,
Remember,
of course. John O'Hanna and Hookup Joe. I've seen you on other platforms. It's a pleasure being with you guys.
Good to have you on tonight, brother. Appreciate you. Paul, you back with us, Paul?
Paul's muted.
He's on mute.
Your mic's on
You're on
mute.
mute, Papa Paul.
Oh, I said I was sorry what I missed, and I don't know what I missed, but yeah,
It was
I had to have a
fabulous.
conference call
Better
with
than
my
ever.
brother and sister. So
No, we were talking about the winter games. Well, that was one of the things we were talking about.
And
well,
thank you
yeah,
and good night.
Well, when is the
well,
playoffs start? Or
thank you and good night too, winners.
Good grief.
I heard all the lottery numbers for positive. They were all on here.
Oh, how much I
Yeah,
wish.
the number 1 and number 2 lottery numbers. No, it's I try to pay a little bit of attention, but I was just on a call with my brother and sister, so
You've got to take care of family first, like you said, Papa.
yeah, try
Yeah.
to. Family comes first.
That's right.
Yeah, it's winter. If you know Dolphins history, November, December mostly is one of our worst times of the years. But I know for a fact the worst our record's gonna be this year is 12-5. That being said, is because we have 5 home games left. We're winning all 5 of them. That will put us at 12 wins. We're not losing a home game this year.
Well, and I think so. My prediction at the beginning of the season was 13-4, and with what I've seen, I think I would be more concerned about the Washington game than I would about any of the other games that we have left.
Honestly,
Agreed.
out of all the games that are
That's my
left,
concern.
I'm not so much concerned. I'm a little bit concerned on the Washington game. I'm more concerned because of how well they've been playing is the Baltimore game in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only
just think
game
we're better.
I really think we can win out. It's the Baltimore game's my biggest fear.
They're
I
not
think
forgetting about that
it's gonna be better
comeback.
than
They're
last year,
not
though.
forgetting about last year. They want us back in their home. They are
Yeah,
not
they do.
forgetting about
I
what
know
happened
that.
last
That's why I'm worried about the Baltimore game.
year.
Washington is they're a good team actually. They just missing a few pieces because you look what they've done. But I still
I can
think
tell you.
because I still think we can take them.
Well, I think honestly, there's not a team in the NFL that scares me at all. Like what John O'Hanlon was saying, there's nobody that scares me. When I was looking earlier in the season, you saw San Fran and you saw Detroit, and they look like machines. Well, those machines don't look so hot anymore. So I don't think Kansas City has looked good all season. I don't think Philly has looked that great all season. They both look beatable. Maybe more scary is Cincinnati, who is like starting to, click, on all cylinders a little better now.
Well,
But when I
will
look at
tell you
these,
right now, when we end up in the Super Bowl, we're playing Philadelphia Eagles. They damn well better not have them same refs there.
No, I don't think.
I don't think it's going to be that
over
far.
the Eagles.
Well, the Eagles are 7-1 right now, and
San Fran just got Chase Young, and that defense going to look even crazier.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Defense wins championships, Papa Paul. You got to remember that.
It does, but
Chase Young has not really done as much as he was expected to do. That why do you think he got traded?
The hype hasn't met up with the play. Unlike Ramsey, the hype has met up with the play. So what I think is scary about Washington is that gunslinger of a quarterback. And I mean, sometimes, he looks bad, but just in fantasy league alone, when I compare Yahoo to Yahoo, that dude had 150.98 points in Yahoo fantasy. I mean, nobody had they were like 100. He had 50 more points than just about everybody. And it's not that he is just over the top, so amazing as a passer or whatever. What he is he ain't scared. He's just out there. He's just doing his thing. He's a gunslinger. So it's is it how? Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, that's fine because I couldn't think of his name. So thanks for that. But I'm just telling you, somebody like that is more scary to me than somebody like the Jesters who almost lost. They went into overtime and barely won. You look at what Bartholomew has done; they barely won. They're like, I mean, none of these teams are like scaring me like that.
No,
yes, it's
I
Bartholomew.
agree.
So Arnaldo, yeah, I have names for all of these teams. Bartholomew, the Patriots, and the Jesters. Yes.
I've heard you on Clock
Dolphin winners, just so you know, your long lost cousin Michael's watching.
Oh, that's
Hey,
what's up.
Michael.
Shout out to Michael Winters, definitely.
Oh, Michael.
All right, Michael Winters.
There's really, y'all are gonna thrash me for this. There's only one team that I'm really scared in December. Y'all gonna thrash me. It's the Titans. It's the Tennessee Titans. I know it's homecoming Tannehill. I know, and I get it.
Tannehill's out right now.
He's out.
Yeah, Tannehill's not even playing.
Game against the Falcons.
But you know what? Here's the thing.
No, he wasn't there against the Falcons. No,
The Falcons
he
had
was
a
out.
They have a not bad of a. They have like an okay defense.
They spent
Lions have a great team
amount of
also.
money in their defense, and they still got torched for 3 touchdowns. 4, actually.
But they got a Derrick Henry. who just wants.
I think Derrick Henry is done with the Titans.
Yeah,
I think he is like he has left the building. It's in his mind. He is done with them. I believe.
I agree with you on that.
Well, at the end of the day, they're going in a different direction, and they didn't bring DeAndre Hopkins there just to sit there and have him just chill. They're going to sit there and throw the rock to him. I mean, I'm going to love the matchup depending on what side of the ball, what side of the field he's going to be in. He's going to either be on X's side or he's going to be on Ramsey's side. So it's going to love to see that matchup. Period.
So I got a question for you that I believe Shake asked earlier on his show, or one of the guys did. Who do you think the Chiefs are going to target more, Ramsey or X?
Pick your poison.
I bet you that they're going to target X.
I go on the same side with X.
I would say X.
X.
Are we sure X is playing? Do we think that?
Yeah.
It's like he says he is. It's going to be a game time decision, I guess, with the coach and all.
But if I'm not mistaken, when he waited for the game we just played?
No,
he could have played.
He could have played. He wanted to, but the coach wasn't letting him.
But they'll let him play here.
Right.
I mean, so supposedly Armstead is going to be playing on Sunday, and Connor Williams.
Yeah.
And Holland declared
maybe Holland too.
concussion.
You never know.
Or concussion protocol.
Yeah,
he's out of it.
Javon's out of concussion protocol. Yeah. C-Dog Dean is watching. Andrew
C-Dog
is watching. All on Facebook.
Hey, man, I gotta shout my cousin out. That's my cousin Christian Winters. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Brandon Jones dinged up in the last game.
Yeah, Brandon Jones. It did not even go to Germany.
He's in concussion protocol and can't fly.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that based on that interception attempt?
Yes.
It was he got hit. He got hit pretty hard and what was that? He got hit pretty hard.
That was kind of like he had the interception and then he just got popped, and I was like, wow, like really, dude? So I think that was payback for what we did to Devontae Parker, and I'm not gonna lie, that play right there woke me up. I don't care what anybody said. I didn't jump through my damn roof when I seen that hit. I was like, wow. That was like that old school feel right there.
You should have seen it in person.
Oh my God, I probably would have lost my mind.
The stadium, you asked John, the stadium erupted on that hit.
Oh, dude, I could hear it through my speakers. I was going crazy. I was like, oh my God.
The angels started singing. The candles were lit.
Yeah, literally.
Oh!
And Mike Gesicki does not look like Mike Gesicki. He looks like a shell of himself.
He wishes he was back in Miami.
He looked like the Mike I know.
And
he got
happened to
zero
a better person. I'm happy for him.
I like that shit.
All right, Spoon Man.
I tell you what, Gesicki's on the wrong team, yes, but I like him as a person, all in general. And
I do too.
He is a good football player. He's just on the wrong team.
Yeah.
And we couldn't pay him what he would need because
he
wasn't. He was the slot receiver, and we were trying to pay him like
that because he didn't block.
Right, he couldn't block.
Yeah,
and he gets zero yak. He got no yak in the game, just like he's never got.
He needs to find a team that's going to play him as a slot receiver,
right?
Not as a tight end.
So I guess go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. That's because that's the reason why we brought in Gesicki and Smite, because Smite was supposed to complement Gesicki because he couldn't block. And Smite was a good blocker in college.
But then when he's in the game,
the three.
What you say, Hookup Joe?
that was the problem. Was when he came in the game, he was going to be throwing. We were throwing to him, and
Right.
it was just got to be too much of a gadget
You know
thing.
what? Before McDaniels, I mean, I saw Jaceki make plenty of wonderful catches, one-handed catches at that, a lot of them.
Yeah,
He was great, but in McDaniel's scheme, he just does not fit.
Right.
And I saw him block a lot of people on Twitter.
I knew he was coming in with something, you big spoon.
Miss O'Hara, did you?
Any of y'all watching out there, just make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, please. It helps us out. Leave comments too.
I want to give John O'Hara the floor because I know you're about to sign off in a little bit because I know you got to get up early for work like I do. Is there anything else you want to sit there and say before you sign off tonight?
Nope. Just want everybody to enjoy the Sunday morning. Have a good breakfast. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much because you're going to be jumping around, screaming and yelling. We don't need anybody getting sick.
Well, before we let you go, before we let you go, I want to sincerely wish you and the missus a happy anniversary and many
happy anniversary.
And look, the man's anniversary, and he's on a talk show with us.
Absolutely.
Are you that old, John?
At least he didn't go golfing on their anniversary like somebody I know.
Wait. We don't know. We don't know that he didn't.
I don't.
He doesn't golf, so of course he didn't.
There you go.
But
how many years,
happy
John?
33.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations.
So on the 49th one, you go golfing.
No, but
Billy Carnes went on 38.
I do bowl, and a few times my anniversary is falling on a bowling night, and I've still been bowling. So.
Oh.
Well, did you come home
My
with
wife
a surprise
delivers
for her at least?
My wife delivers mail. She's in bed early because she walks around all day. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're both are up early and running.
Yep. So.
Brother, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure having you on, John.
Yeah.
My score prediction before I jump off is 34-24 Miami.
All right.
Nice.
Happy anniversary, bro. See you at the next tailgate.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Fins up.
Fins up, family.
Speaking of tailgates, I need to calm down.
Yes, you do, man. You definitely need to come down. You missing, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. They played my song.
Which one is that?
Yes, they did. MCJB, yes, they did.
I was
it was
there,
good
so
too.
People told me on Instagram they've been playing my songs, and I was like, "Which one?" People never told me so. But later on, was it Shake? I forgot. I was tore up Sunday. I think it was Shake. Was it you that called me?
No.
Who called? Oh no, it was Vince. Vince called me. I don't know if y'all know.
Vince. Yeah, Vince.
Vince called me, and I talked to Shake and Miss Pam, and
That's
how I kind of found out. And,
yeah.
Hey, Papa, if you need.
Actually, what's funny is Vince makes sure he plays your music. So
he did.
Yeah. What were
you
saying?
It was good too.
CJB.
Hey, if you need an intro, I got you. Pick a song and I got you.
Yeah, I need an intro too. I've been trying to get one for my In the Blender show.
Bro, did I send you? Hold on. I know I sent you one. I sent you one, Shake. What you talking about?
But it didn't. It wouldn't open. Wrong time. I want an original. I want an original intro.
Well, you missed my song parody, JB.
I saw it. The devil went down to Georgia. I was back. I saw it.
No, it's the devil went down to Florida.
No, let me change it.
The devil went down to Florida.
The devil went down to my. Oh, that was okay. Florida.
Devil went down to Florida.
Hey, you got some bars. Hey, you put energy. You put the mindset and the energy pops.
Mm-hmm.
We talking feature, Papa Paul.
Oh, shit.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Get a beat. They call me
definitely
Solo for a reason.
I just gotta type it all out so it's not so I don't have to read through my chicken scratch and everything. So
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you located, MCJB?
Pardon?
where
you
live?
located?
Oh, I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
Aren't
Okay,
you
I
group
think
up
I
there.
heard.
Nice
Hey,
group up there with Scott.
I
You're
thought you relocated
I don't
to
wanna say-
Miami.
I told you I was in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
He's
coming.
a Georgia boy.
I'm coming to the U. That's
Yeah.
next semester. That's what I was
Oh,
telling
next semester.
you. It's spring semester, but I'm just gonna say A-Rod. I know you, A-Rod. You're the who told me about you? You're part of the Triangle, the Raleigh Durham thing.
Yes.
Someone mentioned you.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
I came to Charlotte.
Stephen D.
No, it wasn't Stephen D.
Okay, Donna.
Donna,
or
it was
out of Charlotte.
My bad, Papa. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
That's all right.
See, I
No
got him
sweat, y'all,
trained.
here.
I got him trained.
Yeah.
Who told me?
Mind-bender.
Anyway, I went to Charlotte for a weekend, and it was the week 2. This guy told me about you, and I meant to give you a Facebook friend request. I just haven't yet. I'm like going, God, who told me about you? Because I told him I was like,
Okay, JB, don't go blowing up any brain cells.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got it. We
Listen,
got
all
to keep
y'all
it
know,
clean.
you ever come through
I'm
this
sorry.
area, you
I'm
got
sorry.
family over there.
It was Danny. He told me.
Danny Johnson.
Danny Johnson.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good people.
Oh,
yeah, anybody come through here, you got family over here. Just like any other place that, all the other clubs are. If you're closer to that club, you let the family know. I was telling people on one thread that we're basically trying to, especially the ones that are not in Miami, we're trying to go ahead and find like herding sheep, trying to find them, shepherd them to the right club, whatever's closest by you, so you have family, knowing that you can go ahead and connect with them.
Well,
hey, by the way, A-Rod, are you on Twitter?
I am, but not as active as I am on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, I'm friends with them too, because what I want to do, I'm cooking up a plan for next year. I'm gonna go to as many. I'm gonna start in Florida, obviously. I'm gonna go to many. Try to do little
Away
vlogs of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
us. Yeah.
No, I want to do like vlogs of Dolphin Florida fans and put them on the Fins tailgate and bring awareness to these fan clubs that's out there.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, we appreciate that.
I like
definitely.
like I did I'm right now. I'm doing I'm with the Southwest Florida. I go there to their watch parties. I'm going to the West Coast. You know what I mean? So I want to discover different venues that host specifically the fan clubs.
I think we need to look out for on Sunday's game is really Kelsey, because he always seems to get open in the middle. And in the previous games, in our previous games, there's always been a lot of open field in the middle.
Hey, Papa Paul, that ain't happening this week. Taylor Swift ain't coming.
I understand. I understand that because I know the stats. I know the stats. When Taylor Swift is around, Kelsey gets 100+ yards, but when she's not around, he can't even get 50 yards.
I'm sure he'd love hearing that.
No, but that was my concern.
I think
they'll have a cardboard cutout up there. If she can't show up, they'll just do a cardboard cutout. Put it
there you go.
All I need to hear is "Shake It Off" in the stands, and I'll be fine with that when we.
Yeah, that's right. At the end of the game, right? Yeah.
That's what Denver did. Isn't
I think we need to look at what Denver did, right? Look at what they did.
Well, I'm quite sure with McDaniels and Fangio, probably, hopefully they've done that.
I'm sure.
Well, that's
Play Bad Blood. Play
So the
Play
last
Bad
game that
Blood
they
at
played,
Oh
practice.
my god!
yeah,
Did they play
Shake
bad blood? That
left
was
too
just the
soon.
craziest thing ever.
I wanted,
Can we
I
win?
wanted, I wanted to bring up my Christmas show idea to Shake. He left too soon.
Oh,
Come on, Shake, come back. Where you at?
Shake
But,
left.
yeah,
he's stirring the
Shake
pot
money.
somewhere. That's
Shake
our big
money. Let's
spin.
go shake it off.
yeah. Well, I looked at the pictures, Dolphin Winters. It looked like you guys
Yes.
did a successful job as far as hosting everything up in Philly. It was dope. I'm definitely trying to go ahead and do some more road games. I'm definitely going to be at the Washington game this year. A lot of the contingent from our group are going to be up there as well. But I love what y'all did, and I'm trying to hopefully continue to grow the group. So whenever Miami plays against Carolina over here in Charlotte, I'll get with Donna and the Charlotte group, and we can go ahead and host a nice weekend for everyone, like you guys have done
Well, I'll say
in the past. I know that.
I'll piggyback off of what you just said. You need to give a shout out to Ryan Keeling, Ali Goodman, and Stephen Daniels for putting all that together. And if it wasn't for them, that wouldn't have been possible. And I told Ali personally, and I'll sit there and make it publicly, the Dolphin fans coming up from all over made my weekend. It wasn't the game. It wasn't the drinking. It was having everybody there. And that meant more to me than anything that whole weekend.
It wasn't the drinking, it wasn't the party, but it was the smoking.
Of course. Of course. Of course. You already know that.
Yeah,
come on.
Ryan does a good job. I know he was hosting something with Baltimore last year with Stephen D, and they did a great job.
Yeah.
You know, I know Allie's doing the whole German thing this weekend, so they all, like I said, all the club heads are really doing some great things, and also, you know, everyone involved in the family just as a whole across the country. I know that the family, I would say, you know, like I said, Finlaws that have gone over to Germany. I know that the German club is doing some good things for them as well. So it's a good thing to see. You know, you always feel like you have a home wherever you go.
Of course, definitely. Shout out to the Miami Dolphins Club of Germany, and shout out to Dirk and those guys. Definitely.
Yes, Dirk.
You know,
Oh man, that
we did have the home field advantage as far as the people in the stands, right?
Oh
no, I don't know about that, to be honest with you. If you've looked at the games that's been played in London, Germany, anywhere really in the years, you'll see a variety of they just want to see American football. So you see all the teams represented there. But one thing I noticed, like in this year, in the 2 London games, you don't hear the noise factor like you do on the American fields.
Yeah, well, they're used to soccer or rugby.
Yeah, but they get loud at soccer. They get crazy at the soccer game.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure they totally understand when to get loud. I mean,
I don't think
there's not enough for one team to get loud at the right time.
And I think
I can tell you, I can tell you if
for us, actually.
Well, I just know they're taking. We've going over there has taken away the home field advantage for the Chiefs.
Yes,
I can say that
from
much.
that perspective.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
But as far as either team getting a home field advantage in any way, I don't see it happening.
The best way we have home field is because we're there all week and we get to feel the weather. We get to see how the ball is affected by the weather. We get to live like it is. They're going to show up and be all discombobulated, and we're going to be like where we understand, because every field and every environment's different with the football.
Well, Pam, I don't know if you get the news over there that where Bob Sampson lives in that area somewhere over there, because he got interviewed by a Channel 6 News. I don't know who it was over in Germany.
NBC.
Yeah, it was NBC, and he was hoping someone would record it. So I got to see if I can find it or something.
Well, Channel 6 over here is CBS, but I was just going to say, if anybody has a huge following in Europe, that whole area, it's the Dolphins. I can just tell you from my own experience, from my own stream, we have a huge following over there. So
and I agree with you. I mean,
we may even have the
100%.
advantage. Yeah.
Not
But
just there, but Mexico also.
Yes.
I heard we got a lot
okay,
of
Pam.
growing fan base in Mexico.
Here's the last word from you know who.
He always does that. Yeah, he always does that. I got a surprise for him. I'm telling you, Sunday, I got a surprise for him. Just be waiting for it.
I just know that even for all them living over there, they had a hell of a time trying to get tickets at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a lottery.
I
They had
will
to go
tell
through
you
a
that I
lottery
do
to get
know.
tickets.
And
I think
there again, the scalpers and the robots all took control over, even though they say they don't allow it. It's all
What you about to say?
I think
I will tell you that that
further. I think further along. I think the NFL will. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, Germany, they do have a big American football following. I can tell you that. I know that. I'm not sure about the UK, and I'm sure soccer is as popular around as
I
in
know
Europe,
we
but
have a big.
I know American football is really popular in Germany.
Yeah, I know we have a big UK Dolphins fan club and a very big Germany Dolphins fan club. And actually, it was funny though. Kim Bocamper was interviewing some people, and they showed some of the players out there getting food. But some of the people he went up to, there was Cowboys fans, there was 2 different Patriots fans. He didn't find anybody from Germany that was actually a Dolphin fan though at the time.
Yeah, he yelled at some of the Patriots fans, though, didn't he?
I wonder if the NFL wants to expand the NFL
to years. They do. They've tried it. They've already tried it before.
Out there.
Yeah, NFL Europe. They tried.
They had NFL.
Europe.
They tried it before. They had NFL Europe.
So
it didn't work.
They want to cross over and do this all the time.
No, it wasn't. Going, they had
it was a European league.
Europe.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but they are probably they're probably trying to see about getting a European team or 2. I don't know how it would all work out because I don't think it would be fair one way or another.
I can put some analogy on this. The current XFL right now is partnering with the USFL, if I'm correct. They are in talks with the NFL.
Mama Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, Maria.
How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Yes, we're still on, Mama Maria.
How's everybody doing?
She's my Mama Maria. She is great. I love her.
Thank
you were saying.
Well, like I was saying, the XFL and USFL are going to do a merger maybe next season. And the NFL is looking at the XFL as being maybe a G League, just like the NBA has a G League.
Right.
And like that. That's what Vince McMahon was trying to do before the pandemic. And what happened with the XFL before the pandemic, it started building steam, but the pandemic kind of just destroyed everything. Now, since The Rock and his wife, because his wife is the CEO of the whole organization.
Right, Dwayne Johnson.
They're trying to do as the XFL being taken seriously. You've seen, and you look at last season, you've seen a whole bunch of ex NFL players in the XFL, and they made it look easy. I'm not gonna lie, but then you had players that they just didn't get that opportunity. They were an undrafted free agent, or they just couldn't make the cut, and they got a chance to be on the stage. And some of them were playing in the NFL right now.
Yeah. So the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
PJ Walker. I think it's PJ Walker. PJ Walker won.
Right. So I mean, I like it. So, but as the Europe, as NFL being in Europe and all that they would have to revisit it, and that's a whole nother. What's the name? That's a whole
game.
A whole
nother can of worms.
Yeah, it's a whole nother can of worms. Thank you,
Miss Maria. I want to ask you on your thoughts for this coming Sunday's game.
Casey is going to take a bath because Mike McDaniels did the right thing by bringing us out there on Monday and not on Thursday like Casey's doing.
Absolutely.
I agree with that 100%.
Agree.
What's the temperature going to be like out there, over there?
65 and rainy.
Cold.
It's going to be
Cold.
cold.
50s. I think it's in the 50s, right?
Right, but
80%
you look
chance.
at it,
I was in the 50s.
McDaniels put them out there. They're going to get acclimated. They will have 4
Exactly.
days to be acclimated before Casey even arrives.
Yeah.
They'll be used to throwing in the rain.
It's going
outside.
to be a lot easier for them than it's going to be for Kansas City. Between the being acclimated.
And your voice went out, Pamela.
No, that wasn't me.
Maria.
That was Maria.
Maria.
Yeah, she froze again. She goes. She's
But
getting
Denver
out
is-
in the car and she goes in and out. So
Denver is used to
I
playing
think
in
the
miserable,
I'm back.
cold, rainy
there you
weather.
are.
You know, maybe they don't need to
There she
warm
goes.
up for miserable, cold, rainy weather, but we sure do.
You mean Kansas City?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you
Kansas
know what?
City.
It's not going to be that.
Good morning.
It's not going to be that cold where it's going to be unbearable. I think we'll be fine as far as the weather. It's just being acclimated to the time difference,
Time
being
zone, yeah.
jet lagged,
Uh-huh.
a little bit of everything. So he did the right thing by bringing them out Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I think the temps are in the mid 50s. Or sorry, the low 50s. Low 50s
Oh, that's
and a chance of rain.
They call that good football weather, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It'll be very comfortable for them. It'll be extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're playing in snow or anything like that. It's not going to be like when we played tennis. So I think we're going to be fine. And
yeah, well, right
Mahomes
now,
has been playing like shit.
yeah, he has.
And
Right
also,
now,
you'll have no jet lag also.
Sunday is
Yes.
expected
Yes.
at a high. Sunday in Germany is expected at a high of 53 and an 83% chance of rain.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
I'm
hook
trying
up
to
your
think of
battery.
the time. That's like
Three-
about 6 hours.
It's 3:30.
It's
Like
6
three-
hours. It's
It's a
3:30.
6 hour difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
3:30 game
It's a
over
6
there.
hour time difference.
Yeah, 3:30 game over there.
And it's what, 9:30 the game here then.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
3:30 in the
Now, if you
afternoon.
figure-
in
West
Germany.
Coast.
Right,
Our
but
West
now
Coast
you
friends are gonna be
figure
at 6:30.
they're leaving Kansas City on Thursday.
Central Time.
That means they're not getting into Frankfurt until Friday. Friday morning.
So-
Yes, that's
and
true.
and it's and for Kansas City, it's a 7-hour difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's even
So-
longer. Yeah.
Oh,
So
and to add on, and to add on to that, clocks go back this weekend.
That's
So
right.
that's also another thing. That's another thing in the mix.
Wow.
That does give us
right
an
there.
extra
Well,
hour.
they-
though, so
they-
at least
they
it'll
go-
feel like
yeah.
10:30. We have a feels
Yes.
like time this Sunday. It'll feel like it's 10:30 when it's
Right.
actually 9:30. So, you know,
What
Yeah.
time
you can have extra
what-
mimosa in the morning.
So
What day
Miss
is
Pam,
this
Miss
time
Pam,
change?
you'll get an extra hour of sleep.
Okay.
Right.
Is
So
this-
he did the right thing. Plus the fact of Ramsey being back on the field.
Well, Ramsey will be back. Javon
And-
Holland will
yeah.
be back.
Exactly.
Armstead's supposed to looks like Armstead's probably going to be playing. Connor Williams, I think might be, but it's still a game day decision.
Same
Connor
X.
over there.
Beautiful jacket, Arnaldo. That's beautiful. Love
That's
it.
A-Rod.
Thank you,
That's
thank
nice, A-Rod.
Thank you.
Yes,
Just working
sir.
on it. Trying to
Gorgeous.
get it all right.
So I
Father's Day
think we're
gift. I'm gonna
going,
definitely have to add some stuff on it. Yeah, I
I
agree with
think-
you, Maria. I do.
and I
A-Rod,
think
did you get some
honestly,
signatures on that? Oh, sorry
I
about that.
think by Kansas City losing on Sunday, it put us in a totally different mindset.
Yes. I would
I
say that.
personally feel KC losing on Sunday put our team in a totally different mindset.
Mhm.
As long as they don't go over there too confident.
I don't think that
No, I don't think
with the
that.
grace of God, that they don't be stupid like they did with the 70-20 and were really stupid and overconfident.
Right.
I don't think Coach McDaniel's gonna allow that to happen. I think he's gonna get
I
that
agree with
mindset
you.
right.
He's a coach that not only leads great, but he also he makes sure they're in the right frame of mind on things.
Yeah. Because by making that decision to go over there early, that sends me the message that he's doing the right thing, and he's going to have those guys, mindset and right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. He's going to have them totally acclimated in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Weather-wise, time-wise, rest-wise, everything.
Yeah.
And we have a bye. We have a bye week so that we can.
Afterwards.
We don't have to worry about reacclimating to our. But it would be bad if
Yeah.
we got acclimated completely and then had to
Good point.
reacclimate because coming back is a lot harder, right?
Yeah.
So trying to
That's a
reacclimate
good point.
2 weeks.
Mama Maria, I want you to go ahead and tell everybody where your watch party is this coming Sunday.
We are at the Madison Green Marbar. We have we're doing kielbasi, sauerkraut. So we're doing a combination of German food and American food. We are doing bottomless mimosas, Bloody Marys, French toast with bananas, banana Foster, and we have Casa Mexico and Heineken coming in doing promotions.
Damn.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, my mouth is watering.
The bottomless
Reach out to
mimosa
Maria and
made
see
me
how she
go.
got that done, so I can.
Now, Pam, you can't change your mind. You already said you're coming over here.
I'm
there. And we will have.
But now I'm thinking.
And we will have a bunch of raffles going on.
Oh wow, very nice.
If you guys don't know, Maria, she throws the best parties. The best.
Oh, she does. Yes,
I've been
she
to a few of her
does.
events.
She most definitely does. She knows what she's doing. We'll be having raffles. We'll be having a 50-50 and then some regular door prizes or just handouts and stuff. And any kids
Pamela's
that
going to
have
be doing the stream.
and any kid, they will be serving breakfast there. They have breakfast specials. Don't know what they are yet, but they usually have breakfast specials for their days. They open early. So
We're going to make it happen. It's going to be a big thing. I'll be doing my stream live from there. Yep, it'll be super fun. I'm
Shake
pretty
will
sure.
be there.
Yep.
Paul,
Billy Birch will be there. Shake. And Lewis, right?
Yeah, Lewis is supposed to be there too. Yes.
Damn, Golden Corral.
All-star.
Hey, Rod, you gonna get a signature on your jacket?
I'm going to try to. That's the thing. I've been the players have been elusive. I used to go when I was down there in Miami. I would always go to the
training camps,
the practices, the mini camps ahead of time. But now, like I said, I'm up here, and I've just been elusive to getting the new players to. If I go out to like the Hall of Fame, I got there a day late when Zach already had, kind of greeted the fans and all. So, yeah. So if I could get there, I'll definitely go ahead and fill that jacket up.
You need a 5-year-old girl that's got this little tiny face that goes, "Will you sign my jacket?" That's what you need.
Yeah.
I'm raising my granddaughter that way. Raising my granddaughter.
Hey, it works every
One of the
time.
best ways.
A couple more years.
Yeah.
One of the best ways is join a DCC team and make heavy hitter. You'll get a whole bunch of signatures that day.
Well, I remember when they had the
working
practice name.
Yeah, we're working with the one of our club members. Her daughter actually works for the Dolphins, so I'm definitely going to go and we're going to donate to her team, and then we'll definitely see what we can have happen later on. But yeah, some good things happening in our club, and we're trying to go ahead and make it happen. So I appreciate everybody that's here. I appreciate the people that have been receptive to when we do come down. So I appreciate it all. Maria, my wife's still talking about the Hard Rock party that you had last year at the beginning of the season. So.
Oh, you missed it. You missed us with the other things. We have a bunch of things going on.
Yeah, I saw what you guys did over in California, which was great. Yeah, I saw that you guys did the yacht. That's also great. So, yeah, you guys also
the yacht was
always do a
amazing.
great
We had a lot of fun with that. I am actually working with Jamie at the moment, with Sonny, in regards to something with Marino. So if anybody is interested for the details, please hit me up. It is very intimate and very limited.
Wow.
And I'm not going to lie to you, it is expensive, but it will be totally worth every penny it's going to cost.
Wow.
I would love to, Maria. I've always been a huge Marino fan, but yeah, that just the expenses kills me. So
yeah.
It'll be a full day event.
Well, I understand, and I would do it in a heartbeat. But when you're on disability, you don't get paid squat.
Yes, for facts. Yeah. That's for facts.
Hey, Rod, you have a podcast on YouTube?
I do not. I actually try to join my friends here and there. I travel a lot, so I'm not able to do that. So I'm actually heading to LA tomorrow. There was another time I was on a business trip in LA, and Jason Miller's club, the SoCal Fins Club, went ahead and welcomed me on Thursday, so I was able to watch the game with them. So that's always a great thing. But yeah, you can just go ahead and check out our Facebook.
During the football season, we have 12:30 on Mondays, and then just 8:45 at Wednesday nights. But I am thinking of picking an open slot during the week during a morning time here or there, just to add a couple extra shows.
And just to let you know, Arnaldo, when you're traveling, I stream every Dolphin game. So I stream it. So it's not, you're not looking at me, you're looking at the game. You are listening to me unless you mute me, but I do stream them. So if you're on the road, it's definitely I'm a flavor you got to get used to for sure. But I stream every game, and you can at least watch the game.
Any of y'all out there?
He does it for me.
Any of y'all out there, please get your friends or whatever to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are, we're still new. We're what? When it's about 6 months old, 6 to 7
months now. So,
and we're only 7 subscribers away from 100. So,
all right, let's go. Let's go. I mean, we're still a baby. Yeah, we're still a baby. We're still a baby in the game. But I mean, we've been blessed with OJ McDuffie. We've been blessed with Richmond Webb. We've been blessed with Troy Drayton. And we've been blessed with Shannon Neal. And hopefully we become blessed with other people on this show. We were blessed with your presence, A-Rod. So, we want to thank you. The door is always open for you on our podcast anytime. We don't care where you're at. If you want to come on, we'll send you an invite. Definitely. If it's room, you come on at any given time.
Yeah, A-Rod, it was a pleasure meeting you. This is my first time meeting you, man, and it was a pleasure, my brother.
It was nice
Mine as well. Yeah, thank you all. I actually seen a lot of you on different platforms. I've heard of MCJB's a couple different times on Stephen D's Clock Blockers, Pamela as well. And then Dolphin Winters, I met him in person at the last game against Carolina.
Surprise!
And nobody knows me, so I'm the.
I ran into Papa Paul. So my thing with Papa Paul is we were both coming back from the yellow parking lot, going back to the tailgate section. I saw the back of his jersey that said Papa Paul East 12. I just sparked up a conversation with him, and we just talked all the way back to the tailgate. And come to find out, he was telling me about the club and all the good things that he's doing. So I definitely wanted to support. And so, here I am. So I definitely
I
want to
appreciate
support
you,
each and
brother. I
every
appreciate you very
Dolphin.
much.
Cool.
Yeah.
I try to support all the clubs any way I can.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't do it monetarily, but I will spread the word the best I can.
Exactly. Yeah, I've already shared you guys' link on our club's page as well. So I'll definitely continue to do that in the future to definitely spread that and get more followers and people that are just looking for Dolphins content.
Absolutely. And tell you, and listen, and tell the club if they want, if anybody from your club wants to come on, man, they're more than welcome to come on. And
Yeah.
you know, send us a friend request, or we'll look them up, and we'll sit there and do the exact same thing that we did with you. So we have
Well,
no
Yeah.
problem. You know,
real quick, I'm going to throw this out. What I'm working on with TFTG on a Friday night in December, we're going to have a Christmas drinking party.
Sounds good to me.
There's only going to be, there might be 6, I don't know, there might be 10 of us on the panel, but
Okay.
we're
Santas.
for donations. For donations, you can pick anyone on the panel to do a shot or chug a beer.
Oh,
I'm not drinking no beer, so I'll be doing shots. I'll be doing
What you
shots
say,
all
MC
night.
I'm
Dave?
I'm not gonna drink beer. Yeah, I'll leave a beer for you guys.
But it's for donations, and all the donations are going to go towards DCC.
Wow.
All right, that sounds
Nice.
good.
You might want to
if
pick
you-
schnapps or something because I saw them
idea.
doing that the other night, and I don't know if they made it the next day.
Yeah,
I watched it too, Hook,
Hey,
Joe.
you
I
know
watched
what?
Yeah,
it
me
too.
too, Joe. I
No,
know what you're talking about.
you gotta be a real supporter of it. If you're gonna be on the panel, you got to be a real supporter of it.
El Capitan can take them down.
The donations aren't going to be cheap because we want to raise some good money for DCC.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So,
folks, it's getting a little late. Paul, how do you want to wrap it up?
I want to get last words from everybody. I'll let you pick them out. What order?
All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Hook. We're gonna start up. Well, Hook up, Joe. We're gonna start with you, my friend. What any last thoughts going into next this game against Kansas City? Joe, Joe, are you there? Okay,
Uh-oh.
John
Yeah.
Federline.
Okay. I think I think we're going to do all right. I think we're going to come out on top. Just for the things you mentioned, the time zone, just everybody coming back on defense it's going to elevate that defense. I expect a big elevation on the defense than what we've had, and with a couple of people on offense maybe coming back. Well, the offense has been okay, but I mean, at least it should be good. And no, I think it should be. We should be good, and I wouldn't be surprised if we had 30 points in this game.
What's your score prediction?
Well, I may be wrong. I mean, we could win by a touchdown or two, 31 to, or 34 to 28 or more.
Okay,
I mean,
that's good.
It could be
good.
Yeah.
John, you have a good night, brother. Peace, love, and fins up.
All right.
Bye,
Peace,
John.
love, thumbs up.
Take care, John. See you in
Bye.
another platform tomorrow.
Hooked up, Joe. Are you back?
I am back. Sorry
All
about that.
right. So, what are your final thoughts going into this game on Sunday?
I'm more comfortable with this game than I was going into the Eagles game. I feel like we're a lot more healthy than we were. In fact, this might be the healthiest game we've had all year. And I think we're more prepared than they are. So just super happy about that. And happy it's on grass and we're not going to London Field, which is concrete with some
It's
carpet
a
over
hybrid,
the
right?
top.
It's
oh
a
my God,
hybrid.
I would
Yeah.
not want our players playing on that surface. So
Right.
just
it's
feel
it's
blessed
actually
for
a
playing on
hybrid.
grass.
What they call
It's
a
a hybrid.
hybrid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, which is grass and turf mixed in.
Okay.
That's good. At least it's not the London field because that thing is just
Right. What's your score prediction for Sunday?
31-24.
Love it.
Okay. Good. Love it. Thank you, John.
Hooked up, Joe. Hooked up, Joe.
for having me.
You are welcome at any given time, my friend. Please come through and check us out anytime, brother.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night. Peace, love, and fins up, brother.
Peace, love, fins up.
See
brother.
you later. Hook up, Joe. Fins up.
MCJB, final thoughts.
All right, let's get it. Fins up. It was a pleasure meeting you, Arnaldo. Papa Paul, thanks for, and Dolphin Winners, thanks for having me on. And if you got kids, cover your ears because we're about to beat the frick out of that squeaky ass, baby. So let's go.
I like that. CJ. That's all right.
Peace,
All
love,
right.
fins up, brother. I
Peace,
appreciate
love,
you,
fins up,
man.
JB.
Peace, love, fins
Fins
up,
up,
brother.
baby.
Mr. Arnaldo, you are up next, sir.
I think that a lot of people haven't factored in the fact that it's Tyreek's game against the Chiefs since he's left.
That's right.
I think that's something that we have to take into consideration. He's going to be hyped up more than ever. I'm not going to say how many yards he's going to get. I think it's going to be 100 plus, but I think it's going to be a 31-17 game.
Well, I agree with your. No, I actually said he's going to have a minimum of 133 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think he has something to prove. I think I saw something earlier. They were saying that he shaved his hair like he used to wear it back in the day. He's gotten the whole mustache thing going like Andy Reid. So I think there's something there that it's an internal burning inside him to kind of really show out. I mean, everybody knows he's a valuable weapon and probably the face of the league at this time. But I think he's got something else to prove. Yeah, that's a dangerous man.
Your final score is 31-17, my friend?
31-17, yes, sir.
You are welcome back here at any given time, my brother. You know that. I will continue to support your club like all clubs, and it's always my brother. Peace, love, and fins up to you, my friend.
Peace, love, and fins up.
Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, Rod, take care now.
You guys have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Polk, talk to me, man. Final words.
I think that this because we went over there early and not putting it considering the Tyreek Hill thing. One thing that come to mind also is that by Tyreek having that chip on his shoulder with playing Kansas City may also open up avenues for Waddle and some of the other wide receivers. But I think the score is going to be more like a 35-28 Miami Dolphins, of course. Yep. So we're going to show the NFL that we're not playing around, that we all salty, just like Tua said. So Papa Paul, Dolphin Winner, thanks for having me on the show. Pamela, my sister, it's always a pleasure to see you. Tell your husband I said hello.
I won't do it.
Mr. Polk, you're always more than welcome to join us anytime, any show you want. So
peace, love, fins up, brother.
Peace, love, and fins up, brother.
All right, y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all
I'm a brother.
All right.
Miss Pam, final thoughts.
Yes. So my final thought for the Kansas City game is we just have to play our game. We don't have to be anybody else. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. All we need to do is be the Miami Dolphins that we all know we can be. We're getting back all these healthy players, and we're going to win this game. And I think that 31-17 is great. I'm going to bump it up to 34-17 because I think maybe we'll get just a little bit more. Maybe Sanders will get an extra kick in there. But I'm super excited. I think we're going to win. And you guys know, I love you. I love you. Peace, love, fins up, y'all.
Peace, love, fins up. We'll talk to you later.
Night.
Good night. All right, Papa Paul.
I just want to thank everybody for just supporting the show, watching us, joining us, talking with us. It's great to talk Dolphins football. I could talk Dolphins football 24/7, actually. Well, I'd have to sleep somewhere in there, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, brother. I got you.
Yeah, I was so, when I found out yesterday, I was actually on Clock Blockers yesterday or Monday morning, I think, before my show. I seen it and found out that they were already on their way over. I was like happy as a pig in shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a business trip, and what I've been reading is Tua is treating it as a business trip, and all those men and women that went over there, they're using it, and this is a business trip. This is not vacation. This is a business trip. I think they understand they understand the seriousness of this game. Like I keep telling everybody, this game right here can determine if the playoffs go through Miami.
It can, yes. I mean, I don't see a problem with us winning. I'm just, in the past, all year, I've been going blowouts and stuff. I'm keeping it close. I've been saying 31-28. I even think it could be just a 24-21 game, but 31-28 is my main point because we've been scoring 30 points a game and stuff. Plus. So 31-28 is my outlook on that.
I'm right there with you, and I definitely fully agree with you. I think the game is going to be much tighter than what it is, even though the fact that we're going to have Holland, Ramsey, and Xavier Howard on the field for the first time finally for us. I think the game is going to be tight because it is the defending champs. And you already know how elusive Mahomes is. Where there isn't a play, there is a play. So this game is going to be a little closer than everybody thinks. I'm right there with you. I'm going to say 34-31 Dolphins. I would just say the reason why I'm saying it's close, ladies and gentlemen, is in our defense. And if you look at our defense, we do leave the middle of the field wide open a lot. And that's a part of Fangio's defense. Thing about it is,
Kelsey is always open in the middle of the field.
Absolutely. But here's the thing, though. Even though with that, now here's the thing. This is the first time, like I said, we get to see X, Ramsey, and Holland on the field together in that secondary. Maybe, just maybe, things will change just a little bit.
And maybe even some of Nick Needham on the defense. We know he played some special teams last week. I just like seeing the man out there.
Absolutely.
With all that, when we have our victory Monday, I'm saying when we have our victory Monday, I will be playing this all day.
We are the champions, my friend. And we keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions.
With that being said, everybody, thank you once again, and peace, love, and fins up, everyone.
Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. Good night.
Good night.